This is a new one. So, Gullivers Park. There are 4 of these around the UK. They are aimed specifically at young children, 13 and under. So, I brought a 13-year-old who's hiding there. She is mine. To see what this park is like. We're here as a kind of group trip organised by Love to Explore. So, let's get inside and see what this park is all about. That'll be the brakes. So, starting off the morning on Grand Prix Racers. We've got half an hour, 40 minutes ERT. I mean, it's a kiddie coaster. This is a kiddie park. It's quite fun. It's got a little bit of a whip when it comes round. It's kind of reasonably smooth, and then it just kind of janks you, which is, I mean, it's a kids coaster. Probably not designed to have as many adults on it as it does right now. So anyway, we're here for a little bit, so we'll go around it a couple more times. I have to say, for a kids park, this has some really nice theming. We're kind of, I've only just come to the first area, over to Grand Prix Racers in this gears section, but it's really nice that they've got a bus there to do some food, and then if I spin you around, we've got all these kind of cars on display, which is really nice. A few more over here, some old vintage vehicles, which is pretty cool. My eldest daughter would love to be here right now because she absolutely adores cars, although I think she'd be a little bit too old for this park. But yeah, just very well, there you go, I'm back, very well themed. Haven't seen the rest of the park yet. I did see a Wild West section on the way in. We've gone past a couple of goats. So yeah, just, you know, for a family park, I think this is, from what I've seen so far, I think this is perfect, and it is brand new. I think this opened 2020. It was meant to open 2020. COVID hit, so it was maybe 2021. It's only a couple of years old, and there are 4 parks around the UK. This is the newest. I'm in another one tomorrow, but yeah, so far very impressed from a family standpoint. Obviously not for thrill seekers and enthusiasts, but you know, that's not the target audience here. As I said, this is 13 years and under, and I have a 13-year-old with me somewhere. I think she's away playing with goats, so at the end of the day I'm going to get her reaction and see what she thought of the park, because I have a sneaking suspicion 13 might be pushing it, but we'll see. Maybe she thinks it is fit for that age range. I'm going back on that janky racing car. Just had a shot there on the dodgems, which are actually quite good. They're really, they go quite quick. Definitely a little violent. No head-on collisions. Pretty sure I probably got footage of us having head-on collisions. But no, that was pretty good. It's on there for a decent cycle. And now we're going to go on Car Ferry. Okay, so we're on the Car Ferry, which has 1 car to see, so I don't know why it's called the Car Ferry other than you're in a car. It's also really weird. You get 2 laps, but they have 4 cars on the train and they load all 4 cars at once. Which kind of means, I mean, there's not a massive queue right now, but I'm curious what the throughput on this will be. Like, it's not like there's constantly a car getting loaded and going, loading and going. I think it's because you get 2 laps. It's just I can. It's like the little tractor rides that you get. So again, perfect for the target audience, ideal for kids. I don't know why it's called Carfari though. That's all. Oi! Oi!
I call my first Gen 9 Pokemon.
Cred 2 of 3 for this park. Wacky worm. 3 laps. Alright. They do have a gyro swing, like a little sort of junior gyro swing, but it does a full revolution, which I would say is probably pretty intense for this park. So I'm looking forward to getting over and doing that. I think everybody else is going on the rock and tug. I might sit this one out, because I don't know if my fat ass is going to fit.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
So it did fit on on the tugboat. Anyway, it was fine. The guys were saying it's probably more themed than the one at Alton Towers, which is probably true. And then just went and got some food in the food hall. Theme park prices, not the cheapest. Tasty though. My daughter got some chicken nuggets, which were proper chicken breasts, so no, they were decent. And then they got some kind of fake Krispy Kreme donuts. So they're pretty cool. Yeah, I think given where we are, I suspect we're going on the kind of river rapidy bit and the gyro swing after lunch. So just waiting on everybody else to finish. That was really good. Just did the drunken barrels in there. They spin a lot, especially when you've got a crazy 13-year-old that wants to make you throw up after lunch. It's kind of weird. They didn't put the brakes on in the station, so we were just spinning before it had even started. And I was definitely dizzy when I got off. That was good fun. That was good fun. This is interesting. This is like a weird slow wild mouse. Like it's got the of a wild mouse. It's very slow.
I can't believe that you're awesome.
Yeah.
Woo! Awesome.
Okay, not entirely sure why I'm doing this. I'm on the river rapids in a boat of my own, which guarantees it's going to spin round and I'm going to get soaked on the way back down again. And it's not the sunniest day. So if I do get soaked, I'm going to have a soggy drive home. And it does seem hit and miss. Some people have come off completely dry, other people are absolutely soaked. And apparently the kicker is at the top of the hill, not the bottom. I'm getting peed on, oh no. Ah! Alright, here we go. Whatever's at the top here apparently is what you need to look out for. Right. Oh. Right. Ah, yep. Little spin scoosher. Oh, eh. Ah. Whoa. Am I going backwards? Shit. I'm not going back. I am. Oh no. Ah. 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 Okay. Ow. Ah. I've almost dried off from the water ride. It was good fun. Then we did the dark ride. That's another one where it's got kind of weird loading where they kind of do 3 cars at once. So not very good throughput. It's an alright little ride. And now we're heading over to the Dinosaurs, I think, which is the last bit we have to do. Assuming that's where the gyro swing is. So we'll go and get on that and a few other things. And then the park will be coming to close. Okay, so done a few things. We did the jeeps. Can't remember the name of them. Jungle jeeps or something. It's quite cool. Queue is very, very slow. It's another one where they batch the cars out, but it does have snakes at the queue line. Then we did the swings, and then just done Dinosaur. That's pretty cool, and definitely the most intense and most fun ride here. Obviously for the bigger kids, although there are little kids on there. Some of them are adults, but you know, yeah, that was pretty good. I think we've done pretty much everything now. Maybe a couple of things still to do. Park shuts in an hour, so I don't know how much more we're going to get done before we call it a day. But yeah, all in all, been good so far. So that's the day come to an end there. We went on the T-Rex towers, which is 3 water slides. They were pretty cool. I went on one, and according to everyone that was watching me, I almost came flying out the side. This is pretty fast, so that was good fun. Then we went on a little boat ride, which had a very kind of addictive song at the end. You know, everybody walked the dinosaurs, so that was cool. Then we went on the Gyroscope again, and then we just walked through the Monster Mansion. So that is our day come to an end. Now, the question is, this park says 13 and under. I've got a 13-year-old with me. What did you think of the park, Sophie?
Not 13, probably 10.
To be fair, that kind of is what I thought as well. Like, it is a great family park. It is really well themed. I think, you know, if you're bringing young children, it is perfect. I think 13 and under is a bit of a stretch. As Sophie said, I would go with 10. But yeah, we're off at another Gullivers park tomorrow at Matlock, so there'll be another vlog coming up. So if you've enjoyed this, give it a like, consider subscribing. I've been Chris, you've been watching Coast to Dad, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.